Okay, lesson 6. We're going to combine some stuff from the compound interest and the payments. Okay, so number 1, starting this portfolio 10 years ago, what's the current value of it? So monthly deposits are going to be made. So we're going to do a solver, and then we're going to do a $12,000 compounded interest. So we're going to do 2 parts and put them together. Okay, so monthly deposits of $100 into account, 2% interest compounding every month. So 12 times 10 would be our numbers, because we're 10 years every month. I is 2, previous value 0, payments, we're going to put a negative 100 in there. Future value is the solve, and payments per year is 12. Okay, and then our compound part, we have a $12,000 investment times 1 plus 0.035, compounding every year annually, and then for 10 years. Okay, so into our solver, 120, 2%, 0, negative 100, and 12. So we got all that in there. So future value, second solve, is 13,271.97. Okay, so that's that part. And then our compound interest part, we had 12,000, and we're going to times by 1 plus 0.035, and I don't need to divide by 1 to the 10th. 16,927.19, and we're going to add them together to see how much we have all together. So plus 13,271.97 equals, so we have 30,199.16 as the future value. Okay, next question. Okay, we have a similar thing. We have a GIC, so that'll be a compound interest, and a monthly deposit into our solver. Okay, so the 1200 is going to earn 0.0265 divided by a compound of 4. And let me see here. We'll have to figure out the time when we read through it all. Monthly deposits of $250. So we're going to make monthly deposits of $250 in this, earning 1.75 compounded monthly. Future value we want to know, previous value is 0. Okay, Malcolm opened this portfolio when he was 20. When he turned 30, he cashed in the whole portfolio and bought a bond, earning 7.5% compound. Okay, so when he turned 30, he cashed in this portfolio. So that means for 10 years. And 10 years. So this one, we'll have to times that one by 4. And when he did these, he compounds per month. Okay, so let's figure out each part. So into the financer, 120, 1.75, 0, negative 250. We got a 12 there, so we're going to solve. So we get 32,759.03. Okay, and then the compound interest part, 1200 times 1 plus 0.0265 divided by 4 to the 40. Okay, so let's add that together. And we get 34,321.78. then from there he bought a bond earning 7.5 compounded semi-annually. So what will this bond be worth? So now that much he's going to put in and compound 7.5% compounded semi-annually, and 2 times when he turns 65. So he did that for 35 years from age, right, 30 to 65. Okay, so I'm going to take that answer times by 1 plus 0.075 divided by 2 to the exponent of 70. Okay, and we have a final answer of a lot of money. Running out of room here. 451,582.59. Okay, so we had kind of 3 parts going on there. Okay, last question. Carmen was laid off after 15 years. She received $10,000 in severance pay. She invested it in a bond that earned 5.4 compounded quarterly. Okay, so this first part, 10,000. And then 1 plus 0.054 divided by 4. Okay, we don't know what the years are right now, so I'll leave that. She also started making monthly deposits. So monthly deposits of $80, so negative 80, into account earning 3% interest. Compounded monthly, what is her return rate after 5 years? So 5 times 12, 0 question mark. So 5 years, so this would be 5 times 4. Okay, so that's what we have. So I'll go into my apps right now. We have 5 times 12, we have an interest rate of 3, 0, we need a negative 80, and we have a 12. So the future value is question mark 5171.74. Okay, and 10,000 for the compound interest. 10,000. 1 plus 0.054 divided by 4 to the 20 is 13,076.00. So altogether, she has 18,247.74 total. Okay, so how much did she put in? So she put in 10,000 for this one, and for this one she would have put in $80 each month for 5 years. So she put in 14,000, and she ended up with that. So she put in this much and ended up with that. So the interest is, if I subtract them, so interest is 3,447.74 divided by what she would have made as her investment, what she put in. And we divide that, and we get 23.3%. Okay, so remember, when you put in money, you have to think about on this that you're making $80 payments for how many times. That's what you have put out of your pocket, right? And here the 10,000 is what you have put out of your pocket. Okay, and what we end up at the end is including what you put in and your interest.